individual journeys must now become linked to the looming battle of our world's salvation. The journey will begin at the Island of Dawn, a mysterious new addition to our maps. Long ago, when the Titans, Arun and Shara, fell asleep, they dreamed our world into existence. A world where races have finally come together as one, to forge a new alliance of equals, to turn back the coming tide of destruction, and stand against enemies who would turn their dream into a nightmare. When the island first arose, we arrived as explorers to discover and to understand. We discovered only death. Now, the best and brightest are arriving on the Island of Dawn, and your journey has led you here to help us make our stand. Our enemies thrive on brutality. They will never stop. But here, on the Island of Dawn, we will rise again and turn the darkness back into light.
Our forces on the Island of Dawn were wiped out, and Elion, the expedition leader, is missing in action. Elion is one of Valkyon's greatest heroes, so the Federation's high command planned a search. But Samael, commander of the forces in Velica, urged caution. The Federation can't spare troops with so many battles raging on the Argonne front. Elion's brother, Leander, demanded action and set out for the Island of Dawn. Samael offered some help. Young recruits to search for Elion and explore the Island of Dawn as they train for battle. Inspired by Elion's heroism and eager to do your part, you were one of the first to volunteer.
There it is! The Island of Dawn! Now we'll see some action!
Patience, recruit. Whatever's on that island wiped out the first expedition. It's a graveyard for the arrogant.
Ha! A graveyard for anyone who dares to cross swords with me, maybe. Who's with me?
Count me in. On the day I heard about a mysterious island rising out of the sea, I dreamed I'd see it for myself.
Then you need more ambitious dreams, my friend. Mysterious Island equals ancient treasures, equals the perfect place for me.
By the Titans, that island is huge.
Enough chatter, recruits. Get down there and report for duty. For the Federation.
Head east, and look for piglings clustered around a set of trees. Vecus the Wicked has a thing for piglings, I guess. Let him pick on something his own size. Or at least something that's not a pig.
Until the shield is up. You fought well, but I did it. And soon the demon god Loke will resurrect me. You haven't won at all.
Velica, City of Wheels. Capital of the Valkyon Federation and bastion of civilization on the continent of Arun. We've gathered here, human, high elf, Aman, Baraka, Kastanik, Popori, and Ellen, to withstand a menace we could not face alone. The Argons. Across the sea on the continent of Shara, our armies are fighting the Argon threat to a standstill. For now. But the Argons aren't the only danger. Not by a long shot. With our army on the Argon front, monsters on our frontiers have become bolder. They've plundered entire towns, and we can't let the home front collapse. We hope that the fighting spirit of our youth can make up for the numbers we lack. Who knows, maybe you're the next alien. Valek knows we could use one.
Everyone is asking me about what you did on the island of Dawn. Don't get cocky. Impressive to them, but it takes more than that to impress me. And I have little tolerance for glory hounds like you. Kids these days, no sense of proportion. Now get out of here. Our headquarters will start to smell like pigling.
All the creatures in our forest, the unicorn Saravi was the purest. Then the bad ones came. With their magic, their sinister power, they turned Saravi against us. If you can save Saravi, we can purify our forest. If you can't, then none of us will ever be safe.
Dicanius was asking a high priestess for forgiveness. He said that his magic wasn't strong enough to corrupt the Fey Forest. The high priestess said not to worry, that their next step would be even bigger. She ordered Dicanius to keep attacking Arcania province. Then they spotted me. I ran. But not fast enough. I can't go any farther. Tell the Primus that I tried.
This is the secret base for Loke's cult. The place where all those devas are getting their weapons. The actual cultists are deep inside, but they've bound a golem's magic to the door, so only the cultists can get in. Unless you destroy the golem. And once you're past that door, you can fight your way to the head of the cult. Naturally, he's in the deepest part of the cave. Good luck. You'll need it.
We've noticed your valor on the home front, soldier. You've saved countless lives, military and civilian, and exposed a conspiracy that threatened the entire Federation. You've gone above and beyond the call of duty. So on behalf of the Federation, I hereby promote you to Centurion. Go forth, soldier, and bring us victory for Valkyon.
We're headed underneath the Sinestral Manor. Get ready for soldiers corrupted by the vampires and the ghosts of 1,000 nightmares. Our first targets, the Duchess and the Duke, are on the ground floor. Climb the ladder out of the basement. Easy, right? Then it gets harder. There's a secret temple in the basement. That's where they keep the device that's been driving everyone insane. With the Duchess and the Duke out of the picture, we can deliver our little surprise.
Only fools would tamper with powers they cannot understand, let alone control. Try controlling this. Malgarios, rise and feed, feed, feed!
When a hero steps forward, the goddess Velik takes notice, for no one's vision is keener than the goddess of hunters. There is always a place in my city for heroes like you. Especially in the dark days to come. Despite your victory, shadows linger in Velica and elsewhere. I sense a wider conspiracy. One that aims to throw everything into chaos. Thus I command you, hunt down the conspiracy. Follow their tracks, wherever they may lead. Though this is the age of mortals, I still have some divine power to grant you. Take my blessing and fly. Hunt down those who would destroy us from within.
Who are you?
That one must die.
Elliot, stop! They aren't the enemy, they're friends! You look pale, even for you. You feel okay?
I don't believe it, not for a second. But I just figured out how we're going to find Elion. Adjutant! Make sure someone follows that so-called hero, no matter what.
Wait a minute. Something's not right. Aha. A friend of yours?
That's close enough. We don't want to make him nervous. I seem to have picked up some extra food along the way.
We Gulas know exactly what to do with extra food.
Just make sure it reaches your stew pot, okay?
Shall we begin?